are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X. Welcome to another early morning and late nights episode. Now, in this video, I just really wanted to talk about how do I stay motivated? Because a lot of people always ask me, how do you stay motivated even though you're not seeing the growth that you want? Or how do you stay motivated even though you fail? Or how do you stay motivated even if things aren't going your way and you're doing everything you can? And the one thing that keeps me motivated is fear. Not only fear of failure, just fear of not growing, just fear of being complacent. So fear, but a lot of ways you can view fear. Like I say, complacency, not growing. That's why every year I say I should make more money. I should get better or at least maintain. And with interest, with inflation, you at least got to make more money every single year because things continue to get expensive, especially when you get older. And fear, I think, is a great thing. I know a lot of people take fear as a negative connotation, but fear motivates me. Like while I'm driving right now, I'm going to the spot where I normally filmed my sneaker content for my sneaker review, because I did get the Nike Air Griffey Max 1 freshwater shoes that came out today. So I'm heading over there to get the content where I normally film at and a few other areas. So the fear of not getting that video out, the fear of not putting that video out as fast as possible, that's motivation for me. And that's what I mean. And so any type of failure, any type of, failure, you get tired in that. So failure and fear, that's what motivates me. Still to this day. And for me personally, how I said in different videos, those things make me want to work harder. Those things make me want to sacrifice more. Whereas people on the flip side, when they run into fear or failure, they'll just quit. And I'm not that much of a quitter, if you can't tell. So I just kind of roll with the punches. And then another thing, what keeps me motivated is I still have a lot of goals I didn't accomplish yet. And that's why every year I feel you don't have to write them down, but every year you should have certain goals. So that whole year you have something that you're focused on to strive for. And those goals should be hard to where it should take you almost that whole year to accomplish. So you should be focused 24/7. There shouldn't be a lot of time for you not to stay focused. Now, I know when I say that, people think I mean working all the time and not having fun. Well, that depends. Number one, how hard is your goal? And then number two, how bad do you want it? Because right now, I literally could be going to a bar, going to eat out, going on a date, doing something like that. But instead, I'm driving to the place where I do sneaker content, and then so I could get some shots for this video. And that's just what comes with the territory, especially if you want to be successful. And like I said, one of my goals is to get this channel to 100K subscribers. So I have a long way to go. I think I only have 152. So with that said, in my personal opinion, with that type of goal, I can't take any days off. And see, that right there is what motivates me. That's what I mean with how those things are aligned with pushing me to work hard. Because when you hear people say, okay, failure and fear, how does that force you to think in a certain way? And it just forces me, hey, if you got a goal, and you really want it, you just can't be messing around. And that goes with anything. Like, I know I'm talking about YouTube, that goes with working out, that goes with your finances, that pretty much goes with everything. And then, as I said in my video yesterday, a majority of people aren't really motivated anyway. So you just sticking with it and being motivated, you're better than 99% of most people. And I know 99% may be a high number when you hear that, but I think it's an honest truth, because a majority of people aren't going to work hard every single day. A majority of people aren't going to work out and diet every single day. Now, I'll be honest, there I don't really take off days as far as YouTube and stuff like that, but I can have I'll have a few cheat meals in the day when I work in the day. But the thing is, I'll go run 6 or 7 miles, or even 8 miles that day, depending on how bad did I kill my diet that day. And that's what I'm saying. So if you do want to, go out and have fun, or if you do want to break your diet, one of the things I do, well, I call it a hell workout, but you can do that. You can have that same mindset and stay motivated with whatever goal. For example, let's just say I want to take a day off from YouTube. Well, then that means, like, say for instance for today, let me film and edit 3 videos so the next 2 days I can relax from YouTube. Something like that. So you just got to kind of weigh your options and see if that's possible. But for me, I just got to focus on it every single day. Now, for those of you who struggle with motivation or stay motivated on goals, I really think it just derives from 2 things. Number 1, it's not really a goal you want. And number 2, you don't want it bad enough. Think about that girl you want to go out with. Think about those pair of shoes you really want. You'll be willing to sacrifice anything, which may not be a good thing, especially if you see my videos on relationships. But a lot of people will be willing, or men I should say, be willing to sacrifice anything for those 2 things. And what I've always said is, if you want it bad enough, you'll find a way. Now, sometimes, like I said, you can only do so much. So just be mindful of that and listen to your body, and just be smart when you're working. Because like I said, what I'm doing now, and I know y'all hear me driving in the background, I'm literally multitasking. I'm talking on this phone, recording for an early morning and late nights type of motivation video, while I'm driving to a spot where I film sneaker content. And that should show you how bad you gotta have to want it to even have a shot. Because I'm a believer in, if you work hard, it just gives you a shot. It doesn't mean that you'll be successful. Like the fact of me posting a video every single day, I could do that for the next 5 years, and my YouTube could maybe not even hit 100K subscribers. That's what comes with it. But the caveat with that is, if you don't try and give up, you'll never know. So you might as well just try. There are some people who are lucky, and sometimes the ball bounces their way, especially when it comes to YouTube and creating content. But the type of content I create, my channel isn't going to blow up that fast, especially since I have no type of notoriety, or I should say no type of brand or name notoriety yet. So there's another reason why I stay motivated. It's because I'm just realistic. I understand this is a grind, and I understand it's a marathon, not a race. So you just have to keep working at it. But hopefully those are tips that you could use and apply, or maybe you learn from this video of how you can stay motivated, because that's literally all I do. But I am excited that I finally got these shoes so I can do the reaction video, sneaker review video. But with that said, Sunday there's going to be a Sunday service video, and I'll be able to get some filming content done. And I just want to say, y'all, I appreciate all the support. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see and talk to you in the next video.